You're so fine, oh lady. Let your body take control. You're on my mind, baby. Just move a little closer. And I say, oh, it's the night we'll both remember. Oh, sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine through the night. Hot and sweet through the night.
Hey, good evening, loyal fans. Welcome to CSz Minor League. It is Wednesday evening. Let me introduce myself. I am 5-time Claremont County Amateur Ballroom Dance Championship runner-up and subsequently 10-time Claremont County Amateur Ballroom Championship announcer and commentator, Heather Scholl. This is my first time commentating for non-ballroom dance, and I am thrilled to be here with you this evening. I see the chat going over there with many familiar names. I would love for you to type some numbers and emojis. I see them already in there. Type some numbers and emojis in the chat to let me know you're here. That is our virtual ballroom applause. And by ballroom, I of course mean Zoom Arena. And by Zoom, I mean Twitch. Whew, I gotta get these dance terms out of my brain. Okay, anyway, I'm seeing a lot of wonderful numbers and emojis in the chat. Thank you, Mark Fleming, for typing some numbers and emojis. I see you. You know what? We have a number of people who are returning, but I would love to know who is new here this evening. I'm going to create a poll and find out who's in our audience tonight. Who's here? Question mark. Clearly, I'm typing this as I'm delivering it to you. All right, there's a poll coming your way right now. I want to know, are you new or do you live here? There are only two options. We have about a minute to find out, and I love to see these responses coming in. Also, throughout the night, you may notice as you vote that you can also use your channel points to add to that poll. So if there's a team that you're really rooting for and that poll comes up on the screen, you get the opportunity to vote for your favorite team and use those channel points, which you're earning throughout your time here on the Comedy Sports Twitch Ballroom channel. All right, you know what? These numbers are still coming in. We do have about 96% of people who live here, like me, in this screen, but I see a few new people, and we are so thrilled to have you joining us here tonight for our minor league show. A few rules that I would like to let you know about for what you're going to see, keeping in mind the voting is going to be happening throughout. You're already using the chat. If you're not, get on it. The chat is the way that you show your love and appreciation for all of the couples that are going to be gracing the ballroom floor this evening. So please make sure that you're chatting in there and you can give suggestions. Unlike a typical dance competition or sporting event, you get to give suggestions of what plays you're going to see made throughout the event. So please make sure that you are active in the chat and make some friends with Christine, maybe. Hello, new friends. And finally, there are some other rules of competition. Yes, there are rules. The number one rule that I need to point out is the brown bag foul. You may have stumbled upon here for the first time. I know we have at least 4 or 5 new folks. If you have stumbled here for the first time, you need to know that we do have a brown bag foul. Comedy Sports is going to be a show and a dance for everyone. So that means we don't need to say anything rude, crude, or or cussy, anything like that. However, our players are improvising. They are making it up, so they could mess it up. If they do so, our referee will call a brown bag foul, and that player will have to wear a brown paper bag and maybe be removed from the screen or lose some points for their team. This is very important, though, because this also applies to you in the chat. That's right. The brown bag foul can be called on the things that you're typing and the suggestions that you give. We do monitor the chat. There is a brown bag bot because technology has really come a long way. So yes, organ sound, dun, 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 the brown bag foul. Nobody wants that. All right, so I think I've given a lot of general ground rules. If you missed it, if I didn't say it enough, we're going to be doing some improv. Just like the freestyle dance that happens in the ballroom competition, you're going to see two teams of players making it up on the spot based off of your suggestions in the chat. That's right. All right, before I stop talking and start more commentating, I just want to point out that you can check out our channel About page to learn a little bit more about us and what we do. You can also see our merch that we have available. You can subscribe. That's maybe the most important thing. And we also have some wonderful resources available for Chicago. It's our Chicago Resource Guide, which is going to give you information about how you can support the arts, how you can support Black Lives Matter and Black-owned businesses here in Chicago and around the country. So please check that out, especially with holiday shopping coming up. All right, I think that's enough of my spiel for now. I'm going to go get the performers and dancers in their wonderful costumes out of the green room and get this minor league match started. All right, loyal fans, I've got my handy dandy announcer microphone, and it is now time to welcome you to the ultimate battle of ballroom dancing. Our producers have once again reminded me that it is not at all related to dancing or ballroom. It is, in fact, an improv comedy competition. That's right, it's Comedy Sports Minor League, and you have two teams facing off. Your defending champions are going to be matched up with the red DJs who are coming at you right now. First up on the ballroom floor is Jason Amplo. Second on the floor is Jason Tolliver. And leading out that conga line, it's Dan Crackard, your captain of the red DJs. Now make some noise for your defending champions in blue, the Blue Brunettes. First on the ballroom floor for the Brunettes, it's Kelly Stike. Second in this blue brunette conga line, it's Nina Chibber-Williams. And finally, your captain of the mirror ball holding champions, it's Katie Kincaid. Make some noise for the toughest judge, rarely giving out tens. It is your referee for the night, Jason Geist.
Hello, loyal fans, and welcome to Minor League. How's everyone doing tonight?
Jason, give me a little pivot turn.
Oh, ooh.
Thank you. Hello. I don't need my microphone anymore. How's it going, Jason?
It's good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. You know, this is a new experience for me, but it takes two to tango, and I'm just thrilled to have you as my partner.
Are you the Carrie Ann Inaba to my Len Goodman?
Yeah, I love that. Is such an honor. You know, it's always been my dream to take over for Tom Bergeron on Dancing with the Stars, but they gave it to Tyra.
Is that who the host is now, Tyra?
Yeah.
You guys came here to watch Heather and I chat. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Comedy Sports Minor League. My name is Jason. I will be your ref. You've met Heather, my very capable co-host and announcer tonight.
Capable.
I said very capable.
Thank you.
Oh boy, the Russian judge is gonna be tough on my cha-cha. Okay, so what you have tuned in for is a competition between two teams. We've got our red DJs and our blue brunettes ready to take the screen in action. But before we do, Heather went over a lot of the ground rules with you guys, which is great. There's just one more thing we have to go over. Because we are on Twitch and in the intersphere, interweb, there is one more unique foul. Ooh, I'm getting caught up in the ring light in my glasses. It's making me look like a super bug. Anyway, the foul that I'm talking about is, of course, the technical foul. Now, the technical foul happens when something technical happens. So if someone's computer glitches, if we lose contact with them because their internet went out. Oh no, I didn't turn mute off. By the way, the mute foul is the one that makes Ref Jason the most angry. So if I have to call the mute foul, it is a automatic deduction of 5 points.
Yeah, technical difficulty is a big deal in ballroom scoring.
Someone muted me. I think Ryan muted me inside the chart. I don't think this is funny. Do not do this to me. So if you mute or if you any variation on a technical foul, I can call the technical foul, and depending on the severity of the foul will depend on the severity of the punishment. That is everything you need to know, besides some of the explanations I will give you later. So I have wasted enough time. Let me get my captains to the screen. Hello. Captain Katie, Captain Dan, how are you?
Fabulous.
I'm well.
Oh, Dan, I'm so sad. Wonderful. Well, please shake hands and in sign of good sportsmanship. Wonderful. Now, as Heather noted, this is our first of many nights of intense improv ballroom competition. So, for this coin toss, what I want you to bring me back is what you would wear for your signature dance. Just an item for your signature dance, and whatever Heather likes the best, that will win. And go.
Ooh, now, Judge Jason, this is a tough challenge because truly it could depend on the style of dance. The costume for a cha-cha or in the Latin classic is going to vary widely from a classic foxtrot or Viennese waltz. I'm really curious.
I don't regret playing into this bit at all. All right, Katie's back. I can't wait to see what Katie's got. We'll wait for Dan to come back. I suspect Dan has brought a towel. Wonderful. Katie, since you were back first, why don't Dan wait for the reveal, buddy? First minor league match. All right, Katie, you were back first. Go ahead and show me what your signature dance would in your outfit that you would bring.
So my signature dance outfit would be this giant blanket of John Mayer's face.
Oh,
Wow.
Wonderful. Your tango is a wonderland. All right, Dan, let's see what you brought.
I brought I have a penguin onesie, and I can go inside of it and use it, and my final dance is called the penguin.
There's got to be a better way to say that, Dan, rather than go inside that costume. But if you can go inside that costume in 5 seconds, I'll give you a bonus point right now. 5, 4, 3,
No, it's too
2,
much.
1.
now
Oh, I'm so sorry. But watching you go, yeah,
it's a quick change fail.
a quick change fail. But watching you go inside that penguin costume was worth it. Heather, as our judge, which the John Mayer blanket or the penguin onesie, which one's your favorite?
As much as I enjoy the film Happy Feet, I'm gonna have to give it to the John Mayer blanket because we all want to see him as a Dancing with the Stars partner.
I'm surprised he's not on yet. Wonderful. So, Katie, you have won the coin toss, which means you get to go first in choosing the game for our first head-to-head. What would you like to play?
We would love to play Grandma Phone.
Ooh, Gramophone. Wonderful. Let's screen our teams. For the game of Gramophone, in the chat room right now, what I need is two initials. They can be your initials. They can be other people's initials. They can just be 2 letters you type out simultaneously. But I need sets of initials in there. Now, for the game of Gramophone, we all should be calling our grandma more, just in general, but especially now. So that's what this game is going to be. They're going to be taking turns talking to grandma. Now, grandma's gonna be a little different and be interrupting throughout. They're gonna take those letters you gave us and come up with characters to give each other. The players will have to take on those characters after they've been given to them and go on and on and on until I stop them. At the end of the game, you're gonna vote on which team had the best characters, either the red DJs or the blue brunettes. Wonderful. I think we have our orders set. Who's up first? Wonderful. Kelly Stike is up first. Kelly, your initial letters are going to be... let's do KW. For the game of gramophone, players, are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Again.
Leviosa, hello, Grandma. Oh, it's so nice to talk to you. I got into Hogwarts, don't you know? And oh, Grandma, I'm so sorry. I have to give the phone over to a kooky whale.
Oh, wow, Grandma. You're sounding real nice over there. I think our friends are gonna... Oh, wait. Grandma, I gotta go. It's a kicking wallaby.
G'day, Grandma. It's me, your favourite little kicking wallaby, just bouncing into the world today. Oh, gosh. Sorry. There's a killer wag coming up to the phone. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Grandma, how's it going? Oh, killer. Yeah, I'm still wagging. You already know. Wait. I gotta get this is a kangaroo Wall Street guy on the phone.
Great, Katie. Your letters. Your letters to give over will be SC. Continue. SC.
SC?
SC.
SC, all right. Listen, Grandma, I got stocks in the outback, okay? It's crazy out there as we have to get the money in the sand and the sand and the Barbie and all that jazz. So I don't have much time to talk, okay? I know it's, oh, hold on, Grandma, I have to pass over the phone. There's a salty crab on my tail.
Ooh. Technical foul.
You hate to see it this early.
I hate to see it this early in the game. That is a -5 for the Red DJs right off the bat. Continue, Jason.
Grandma! It's so... The tide is up and I hate everything about everything. Grandma, I have to give the phone to a scary contraption.
Grandma, I'm counting down the hours to your doom.
Kelly, your new letters will be LOL.
Oh, anyway, I have to go. There's lots of Lorexes on the phone for you.
Oh, Grandma, the trees. How the trees are beautiful. And they grow with great things. Oh, Grandma, look, it's a lucky outside lemur. Oh, I gotta go. Sorry, bye.
Oh my gosh, Grandma. You would not believe this. Me and my friends, we were just like outside and then we like found this cliff. And you know what I mean? Like we were just gonna like go to this cliff. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on, Grandma. Okay, before we go, there is a lovable old liquidator who are here to speak with you.
Hey, Grandma. How you doing? Yeah, we got to get that stuff liquidated. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you got 3 grandchildren out here. You got Larry, Omar, and Leo outside here want to talk to you.
And that's the game. That's the game. Oh boy.
Woo. All right.
You know what? You know, Heather, I feel bad. Producer Ryan, is it possible to get Dan Crackart back up on screen?
Ooh. In the meantime, I just want to point out that I haven't seen kicks as great as Nina's since I took a Michael Flatley Lord of the Dance master class in '98.
That's embarrassing to admit. Dan,
Yeah.
I want to give you a chance to get your 5 points back and eat into the time of this match. How long do you think How fast do you think you can get the penguin suit on? No, don't do it right now. How fast do you think you can do it?
If you give me, 20 to 15 seconds, I bet.
15 seconds?
15 seconds, yeah.
All right. If you can get this penguin suit on in 15 seconds, I will erase that 5-point deficit.
Okay.
And wait, let me get my count. I'm really gonna time this. This is for serious. This is the kind of quality entertainment I bring
We
to
have
the
a
table.
timer up, a clock up.
Ooh, wonderful! Thank you, Ref Rai Rai. Ref Rai Rai. I'm Ref.
Oh boy.
I am losing my mind. Great. All right, timer is on the board. Dan, whenever you're ready, go.
Wow.
I should have
He's
done
really
this the
he's
other
going
way.
for it. He kind of took a wrong approach, maybe a misstep, which is quite embarrassing when you first step out. Oh, we got
5 seconds.
Oh, is it gonna zip up in time?
The zip is important, Heather. Thank you.
Woo!
Oh,
The final
at the
second.
buzzer. All right, Dan, you pulled it off, and so now the score is back to 0-0, and you must keep that penguin suit on.
For sure.
Oh, wow.
For just like one more game. Great. All right, so loyal fans, you must now vote on who won Gramophone. Remember Gramophone? In the poll, or in the chat right now, Heather has started a poll.
Do
and you can
see
vote.
I did it.
I don't
Where'd
see
it
it
go? Oh, no. I'll do it
see it.
again.
Quality. It looks like it's in there, maybe. Cool. I trust you. So you need to vote between our red DJs or our blue brunettes. Who do you think had the best grandma characters? Go ahead and vote now. Remember, you can use channel points to add extra votes. Are votes coming in?
It's not showing up on my screen, but it is in fact happening, and I see it here on the big screen. It is coming in. Who should waltz away with 5 big points?
There are people in the chat saying there is no poll, that they don't see a poll.
Oh no, it won't let me make a new one because it says there already is one. Everything's going great.
Wait, let me see real quick if I can do one. All right, I can do one real quick.
Great.
This is going well. We're doing it. We're all best friends. It's in the chat room now. You can vote. Who should win?
I do see this one. All right. Well,
We're doing it. Hey, you know what? It's improv.
I learned that if you make a poll too early, it won't work.
We've all learned something today. I learned that I was never good at dance. Yay. All right, loyal fans. I'm going to give you about 5 more seconds before I end this poll. And let's see where we're at. Ooh, it is not close.
Oh.
3, 2, and 1. I am ending the poll. And with a score of 61-44. Who took it, Heather?
Oh, those big points go to the blue team.
The blue
And a
brunettes.
shout out to Robster VA for contributing 44 channel points.
Wow, Robster VA really wanted the Blue Brunettes to win. Thanks, Robster. All right, Captain Katie to the screen.
Hello.
Hello. There's that slice and dice thing.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Captain Dan, I don't need you. I think Brian's just keeping you up in this penguin costume too.
Yeah.
Needs me.
Okay.
Captain
I'll do
Katie,
that.
you won the first game and thus 5 points. What would you like to play first in this opening round?
We would love to play genre replay.
Wonderful. Genre replay. Screen your team.
I love seeing different styles.
It's true. The Blue Brunettes have elected to play the game of genre replay. And here's how this is going to work. They're going to do a base scene. So in the chat right now, can you throw me in some genres like different movies, like horror, Western, also different TV shows that you like, and then finally some musical styles. So movie genres, TV shows, and musical styles. And here's why I need those. The Blue Brunettes are going to do a quick scene. And then at the end of that scene, we're going to decide which of those genres they have to replay that entire scene in. So they'll have to redo it again in the genres we pick. Okay, let's go to the chat room and see what we've got now.
Lots of good stuff.
Really good stuff in here. Okay, cool. So let's see, for movie, for movie style, let's pick film noir. You got film noir. For TV, we've got dance competition show.
Yes. Thank you, fans.
You're welcome. And for musical style, we've got pop punk. Katie, what order would you like to do those in?
Let's do it in the order that you just announced. So movie, TV, pop punk.
Wonderful. And let's see. I'm gonna pull from the chat for a suggestion to get you started with. Let's see. Your suggestion for your scene is nada. Begin. Nada.
Guys, I don't have anything to wear to my date.
Oh my gosh, that simply cannot be true. You have the most wonderful closet of clothes.
Allison, if I ever believed for a moment that you didn't have something to wear, I don't think I could admire you as much as I do.
Well, I mean, look here. I have a red dress, boring. I have a black dress, more boring. I have a pantsuit, stylish and powerful. I'm leaning towards that one, but I don't know. I feel so overwhelmed.
No, Allison, Allie and I are not exaggerating when we say you are the most beautiful girl in high school, and we couldn't be happier to be your best friends.
Allison, you are the most beautiful girl in high school. Please don't let me down.
I just want to take you guys with me. Okay, an idea.
Don't tease us like that. Like, if Allie and Al could go with Allison on like your date, that would make us like super popular.
Oh my God, you wear the red dress, you wear the black dress, I'll wear the pantsuit. That's a trifecta no one can deny.
And there's no way to top that. Excellent. Now, Blue Brunettes, you will play that same scene in the style of film noir and begin.
I have a date tonight. A date I'm not quite sure I trust.
Who is it with? Destiny?
Oh, Allison, we know if any of us could go out on that date tonight, it's gotta be you.
I knew it was me that has to go out on this date tonight. But I just don't know if this man is man enough to handle what I have to offer. I don't know, ladies. I got three options. I have a blood-stained jumper. I have my funeral jumper. And then I have my pants that I wear in the courtroom, because there's always a scene in the courtroom.
I know, Allison. Why don't you wear the same dress you wore the night you killed my brother?
What?
You think I didn't know? Yet I love you anyway.
Allie and I would do anything for you. We know you're the baddest broad, the cruelest cat, the rudest rectangle on this side of the streets, but we'd stick by you anyway, no matter what.
Listen, I know that we've been through a lot. And I know that going on this date, I want you all there with me, even though there's been murder between us.
Why?
I'm going to end it there. Wonderful. All right, now you have to replay that same scene in the style of dance competition show. Good luck. Begin.
Guys, I don't know what star-studded getup I want to wear to the ballroom.
Well, Allison, you've just got the time to decide, and the time starts very soon, so you gotta warm up, limber up, and we'll see you on the floor.
I just gotta say, the way that you're deciding your clothes with such care, it's such an improvement over your last date. Why, on that alone, I have to give you a 9.5.
I know, the dances that I have prepared, I just don't know if they're good enough. I don't know if it's going to be, the saucy foxtrots, the impeccable ballroom dance, the classic, or even, the crazy tap dance. I just don't know if they're good enough.
Oh, Allison, Allie and I would follow you to the moon, to the stars, to the wood-varnished dance floor and back. Why, we've got your back just like one would have it in a conga line.
Despite your rather frantic, needy energy, I still rate you the best friend I've ever had and the most popular girl in high school. Another 9.5.
Can't top that score. All right, one last time, friends, in the style of pop punk. Begin.
All right, everybody. I don't know if this crowd is ready for what I have in store for them.
Woo! We know if anyone's gonna go out on that date tonight, it's gonna be you, girlfriend.
Why don't you wear your fan favorite, the same dress that people ask you to wear on every single date in every single city.
Okay, we got the chains. We also got the leather. We also got the ripped tees from bands in the 80s.
Well, if there's one thing, if you need Allie and I to provide it for you, if you need more like rock-on eyeliner, some panic for your disco, some sugar in case it's going down, you know who to call.
No, I think we just need to end this in our classic chorus that we always do together. Rock on, man. Rock on, man. Rock on, man.
And that's the game. Rock on, man. And now I've got like Sugar Ray in my head. I don't know why. That was an excellent game by the Blue Brunettes. Let me get the captain of the Red DJs up on the screen.
Here comes the penguin.
You know what?
Hello.
I respect that you kept it on. Thank you. I release
Would you like to
from
see
your-
its? Would you like to see its feet?
Yeah.
See if I can get it on the screen.
Feet are the
You
most
see it?
important part of dancing.
You know what? Give a bonus point to the Red DJs for that. All right, Dan, I release you from your penguin outfit. What would you like to play in your first game to try and beat the genre replay that Katie and the Blue Brunettes just played?
Well, that was a wonderful game. It really was. But we'd like
Really?
to play, the time-honored classic of New Choice.
Ooh, wonderful. Go ahead and screen your team. The Red DJs have elected to play the game of New Choice. So what I need you to type into the chat room right now is a location where this scene can take place. Any location. Now, in the game of New Choice, at any time during the scene, I can blow my whistle, and whoever is talking last, or whoever I indicate, will have to change what they said until I am happy. Once I am happy, that becomes the new reality of the scene, and they continue. I will keep changing the scene as often as I want. Amazing. So let's see, what do we got here? Okay, I like this. You guys, this scene will be taking place in a swamp. For the game of New Choice, Red DJs, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Mikey,
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
I know you guys seen the movie Swamp Thing.
Yeah,
I think
Paul.
it's a true movie because I think I just saw a thing in the swamp.
Get out of here, Paul.
I think I saw it too.
New Choice, Amplo.
I think I saw a snack over to my right that I would love to eat. I was right, an eclair.
New snack.
Ooh, healthy almonds. Nothing like a good healthy almond snack to give you some more energy in the swamp.
New snack.
Oh, a raw egg. Filled with protein and cytoplasm, I think I remember.
We even think about protein at a time like this. I don't understand it.
Paul, I think we need a game plan. I think we need weapons. Like,
New Choice.
I think we need life preservers.
New Choice.
I think we need different types of ice cream.
New Choice.
I think we need a whole new branch of swamp. I'm talking swamp here, swamp there. Little
New
swamp
choice.
there. I'm talking, I think we need at least 4 pints of non-liquid nitrogen.
New Choice.
I think we need at least 4 other people with us.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. 4 other people, then we can outnumber the Swamp Thing because he's probably going to take us 3 easy. If it's 7 of us, he might have a problem. So
New Choice, Oliver.
yeah, you're right. Let's add 5 more people. Let's do that.
New Choice.
You know what? Let's just split up and just be by ourselves and give the Swamp Thing a better chance. So at least 2 of us are going to survive. You know?
Are you crazy?
New reaction.
Ah, hell yeah, I've been waiting for you to say.
Oh.
Oh Ooh.
And that is our first brown bag foul.
You hate to see it at
Yeah.
any point in the
Hate
match.
to see it. It's statistically impossible for the same player to be the sole source of all point deficits on a team, but Jason Amplo has figured out how to do it. So I will figure out the punishment later, but a new choice?
I would love to be separated in this spooky swamp. Yeah. Ever since I was a child, I always thought one day I'm going to be an adult in a spooky swamp away from my friends that could possibly help me. Mike, Paul, it's been great knowing you. Goodbye.
Oh,
But
Paul,
before I leave, yes?
no, go ahead, Tommy, leave.
New reaction, Dan.
Oh, Tommy, leave.
And that's the game.
I know this is my first time commentating on comedy sports, but I
Sure.
have to wonder, how many penguin suits does it take to recover from these fouls?
It's a good question. Let's go ahead and vote now. In the chat room, you saw two games. You saw the genre replay of the Blue Brunettes, and you saw the new choice of the Red DJs. Go ahead and decide who you want to give those 5 points to before I decide my punishment. Remember, you can use channel points to vote extra. You got
It's
it?
coming, it's coming. Yes, I didn't do it early this time. In fact, I was late. But there
There
it is.
Who should waltz away with the points?
Yes. I didn't put any additional details about the games or the teams for the sake of speed, because sometimes you just have to quick step.
And I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, look at all these votes coming in. Oh, I saw that Mark Fleming was helping out with some explanation about this, but channel points. You may notice when you're voting that after you vote, there is the option to click on the button to use your channel points to give additional votes. You can do that as many times as you like, depending on how many points you have. So feel free to do that. You get channel points just by hanging out with us.
Yeah, you just accumulate them for free.
Yeah.
You just get them. All right, the score is shaping up nicely here.
Still a little bit of time left.
Wow, look at those channel points coming in. These are huge.
Everyone has figured it out. Oh my gosh, 124 votes. So, oh my goodness, and it just keeps going. That is it. The poll has closed. And with 132 votes to 89 votes, Red takes it. Those points go to the Red DJs.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, I got to be fair. Let's knock off 1 point for that brown bag foul. So what's that bring our score to?
Oh, that brings our score 5-5. It is tied, almost as if nothing has happened.
What a stinker I am. Let me get both my captains to the field. It was his first brown bag. It was, I didn't want to be too harsh. Wonderful, wonderful. Captain Dan, you won that last game despite a brown bag foul. Amazing job.
We persevere. We really do.
Wonderful. So because of that, I'm going to let Katie pick our head-to-head. Katie, what would you like to play in our head-to-head?
We would love to play categories.
Ooh, wonderful.
Ooh.
Field your team. In the chat right now, loyal fans, let me get a bunch of things that have tons of things in the category, like colors or cartoons, where there's just you could just list off a ton of things if I gave you the subject. So go ahead and pop those into the chat room for me right now. So the teams have elected to play the game of categories, and here's how that works. I'm going to take some of those categories that you've given me, and if I call on one of the players' names, they're going to have to list things in that category. I'm going to bounce around between them, and whoever cannot come up with something in that list will be off the screen and out. Now, there's a twist because they've decided to play categories. At any time during this, just like in the game of categories where there's different categories, I can change what category they're in. So let's say we got colors. and they were red, green, orange, and someone said blue, I could say which is also, and whoever that landed on has to come up with a new category that the word blue fits within. So if I called, which is also on blue, they could say feelings that Jason felt from age 14 to 41. Wonderful. So that is exactly how the game works. So let's see. Got lots of wonderful, wonderful categories in there. I'm going to start with my favorite thing in the whole world, candy. Excellent. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Kelly.
Candy, Twix,
Jason Tolliver.
Starburst.
Kelly again.
Snickers,
Katie.
Kit Kat.
Dan.
Candy corn.
Nina.
Butterfinger.
Amplo.
Hershey Kiss.
Ooh, good. Dan.
Mars bar.
Tolliver.
Skittles.
Nina.
Three Musketeers.
Kelly.
Snow Caps,
Katie.
BC Pieces.
Dan.
Large Hershey bars.
I'm going to call the adjective foul on that. You can't just add adjectives to things to make them new. Dan, I'm sorry. You must leave the screen. Just everyone imagine him in a penguin costume as he's waiting. Excellent. Our new category is going to be... these are really good.
Oh, no.
All right, I'll give you another easy one. Breakfast cereals. Let's go with breakfast cereals. And Ampla.
Golden Grams.
Nina.
Kicks.
Katie.
Cookie Crisp.
Tolliver.
Fruit Loops.
Kelly.
Cocoa Pebbles,
Nina.
Life.
Katie.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Amplo.
Great Grains.
Tolliver.
Frosted Flakes.
Nina.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Kelly.
Lucky Charms,
Katie.
Captain Crunch.
Oh, did I hear Captain Crunch already?
I
don't think I did.
so.
Amplo.
Grape Nuts.
These are top-notch cereals.
Yum.
Kelly.
the s'mores cereal. There is one.
There is one. Katie.
Raisin Bran.
Katie.
Peanut Butter Puffins.
Nina.
Tricks.
Amplo.
Wheat Germ.
You know what? These are awful. Wheat Germ's not a breakfast cereal.
They're so nutritious.
No, Wheat Germ's not a breakfast cereal. Get out of here. Get off the screen. What is Wheat Germ?
Jason Amplo just got ousted from this game for eating too healthy.
That's right. Oh, here's a great one, and I'm gonna be really, really strict on this because it's one of my favorite things. We're gonna do names of Muppets. Names of Muppets. Kelly.
Miss Piggy,
Nina.
Beaker.
Tolliver.
Kermit the Frog.
Katie.
Big Bird.
Nina.
Sam Eagle.
Kelly.
that melon person, the glasses.
Dr. Bunsen Honeydew.
Melon.
I'm sorry, Kelly. I will not accept that melon person. Kelly must leave the screen. I'm disappointed in how that went. Please keep getting more categories in there for me, but let's see. Oh, here's a good one. This will be fun. Let's do Instagram filters.
Ooh.
Instagram filters. And I'll be strict on this one too. Great. Tolliver.
The city you from.
Katie.
Ex Pro.
Nita.
Amaro.
Tolliver.
The time.
Katie.
Willow.
Nita.
Lo-fi.
Katie.
And Nashville.
Nita.
Ludwig.
Ooh, I'm sorry. You needed to commit to one of those. I would have accepted either, but you waffle. That's the waffling ball, which is delicious with syrup. Nina, please leave the screen. All right, it all comes down to this. Captain
Tolliver
Katie
hanging in
versus
there.
Tolliver. I know, Tolliver's hanging in there. All right, we need one more final thing. One of the fans would like me to point out that some of you were saying Snapchat filters. Okay. Great. You know what? Let's do. Ooh, I like this. I like it. Just came in under the wire, and I really like it. Your final one is going to be teenage regrets.
Okay.
Teenage regrets. And Tolliver,
Getting detentions all the time.
Katie,
Having a crush at all.
Tolliver,
Flunking science class.
Katie,
Taking AP biology too seriously.
Tolliver,
Giving a flower to a girl that I shouldn't have.
Katie,
Not committing hard enough during the theater auditions.
Tolliver,
Try to impress a girl and hurting myself.
Katie,
Not applying for student life position in the yearbook.
Tolliver,
Messing with the wrong crowd.
Katie,
Not pissing up enough.
Tolliver.
Learning how to ride a bike too late.
These are so good. Katie,
Not paying the entrance exam fee for a test and then not getting your honors diploma.
Tolliver,
Not listening to my parents when I should have.
Katie,
Not going to parties because you thought they might be bad.
You know what? I'm going to call it. It's a draw. Because
Whoa.
You know what? You two both opened yourself up and were very raw and personal with us. So thank you both very much. 5 points to both teams.
My goodness.
It was like my high school yearbook. so many deep-seated feelings.
What I learned from Jason Tolliver's experience of giving a flower to the wrong girl is that perhaps he was on The Teenage Bachelor, another ABC reality show.
Wait, is there a teenage version of that show?
Oh, no. But if there was, maybe I could be the host.
I'm so sorry. Captain Penguin to the screen, please. Captain Penguin to the screen. Waddle, waddle. All right, it's all tied up, Dan. So I've arbitrarily chosen you to pick the next lightning round game you would like to play. What game would you like to play to get some more points?
Yes, we'd like to play advice panel.
Ooh, wonderful. Go ahead and go off and prepare. The Red DJs have elected to play the game of Advice Panel. Now, they're going to be taking on, some different personas that will be giving you advice on any topic you want. So in the chat room right now, go ahead and type questions that you would like these guys to answer. Anything from like, what should I be when I grow up, to should I refinance my home because the interest rates are at their lowest ever? Those are the kinds of questions. Anything minding the brown bag file is on the table. And in the meantime, let's meet our panels here. I'm going to go with Tide Pod Guy. Introduce yourself.
Well, of course. My name is Tide Pod Jim, and let me tell you, there's nothing Tide Pod can't fix.
This was a well thought out character. Glasses Guy.
Uncle Charlie here. It's Uncle Charlie. Just everybody's Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie, careful. And you there, Tie Tongue.
Hey, it's me, Make. I'm half man, half snake. Hey, this is my tongue. Like a man, I'm compassionate. But like a snake, I'm sneaky.
I hate this. Wonderful. So we're gonna start with something easy. This is topical right now. What should I eat for Thanksgiving? Tide Pod Guy.
Oh, of course. Well, I'll tell you what you shouldn't eat for Thanksgiving. Old Tide Pods, because they're meant to go right in the dishwasher. Nope, right in the laundry. Right, but I think maybe eat some turkey. That'll really get that tryptophan inside you. And then when you're done, if you get a little gravy on your pants, go to the laundry room and put a Tide Pod in that. Oh yeah.
Or the dishwasher. Wonderful. Uncle, I forget your name. Uncle
Charlie.
Uncle Charlie. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Uncle Charlie. Back in my day, we used to eat all types of hog maws, hog balls, hog brains, chitlins with some hot sauce on it. Any type of the whole you can get.
Sure.
Eat that. It's good.
Okay. Wonderful. And of course, make half snake, half man.
The man inside me would say stovetop stuffing, but the snake would say an entire live rat. A snake.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now you has a catchphrase. Okay, here's a good one. What Galaxies wants to know, is it a good time to get into cryptocurrencies? We'll start with Uncle Charlie.
Hold on. What you want to get into cryptocurrency for anyway? I mean, I'm all about the almighty dollar. I mean, save a penny, earn a penny. That's what I was told. Just save your money.
Wise. Make half snake, half man.
The man inside of me says, right now, cybersecurity is at an all-time low, or high, whatever it is, it's super dangerous. So I would say no about cryptocurrency. But the snake inside of me says, cryptocurrency? Huh? A snake.
Wonderful. It keeps evolving. And Tide Pod guy.
Oh, I think absolutely you should. I think you should go and grab all that crypto, and get it going. And then when you have to do your laundry, Tide Pod, get it in and put a Tide Pod in everywhere. In your fridge, in your dish, in your laundry, in your boxes.
Everywhere.
Put them Tide Pods and then get some crypto.
Okay, we're going to do a speed round. It's quick answers. Let's see. How many ferrets are too many ferrets? Make, half man, half make.
1 million. I love ferrets.
Wonderful. Tide Pod guy.
47 and a couple Tide Pods.
And Uncle Charlie.
What, a ferret ain't nothing but a long rat anyway. If you don't like those, none.
And that's the game. Oh,
I learned a lot.
I did too. I learned that I can't say half snake, half man quickly, or I end up calling him a snan instead of a make.
Yeah, that kind of scared me, but I wonder if I could use Tide Pods on my ballroom gowns. Anyway.
I can't wait to get a follow-up on that. All right, Captain Katie, to the screen. All right, Captain Katie, you just saw a wonderful panel of experts. This is your last game to call. What do you think you can call to break this tie finally?
We are going to be playing the guessing game of Let's Lunch.
Ooh, girl, let's lunch. Who are we sending out of the room? Kelly, wonderful. All right, Kelly is going to leave the room. Once I get a word from Control Tower that Kelly's gone, we can begin Let's Lunch.
Yeah, she's entering our soundproof booth, similar to the waiting area where figure skaters wait for their scores to be revealed.
Wonderful. I did not know that. Wonderful. Okay, so for the game of Let's Lunch, there's some hot goss on the town, right? And so Kelly's going to have to come back and tell Katie and Nina what that hot goss is. But right now, she doesn't know it. So Kelly and Nina are going to help her along and give her clues to it. But we need to learn what that hot goss is. So in the chat right now, I need a scandal that's not really a scandal, like using a pencil instead of a pen, or not having gum on your person. Things like that, just a scandal. Some sort of scandal. Also, go ahead and type in the chat to get your brain juices going. I also need a location where this scandal could take place. And finally, I need a celebrity that this scandal happened with. So a scandal that's not a scandal, a location where this scandal could take place, and a celebrity that performed this scandal. So let's see. Okay, so your scandal, is going to be tripping up the stairs.
Ooh.
And I'll have one mimosa. Wonderful. And this took place in... Ooh, wonderful. Let's see here. This took place in Disneyland.
Ooh.
Disneyland. Maybe open too soon. Just some thoughts on that. Disneyland. And the person that committed this scandal is Jason Derulo.
So many Jasons.
I know. I thought it only appropriate to add one more Jason to the mix. So to recap, you guys are gonna have to get Kelly to admit to the hot goss that she tripped up the stairs in Disneyland with Jason Derulo. Scandal. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now let's get Kelly back in here. Let's get her at this table, socially distanced.
Kelly is re-entering the ballroom arena.
I do miss brunch. I'm gonna just say it. I just miss it.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
Sometimes I'll just order brunch delivered to me, and then
It's
never
not the
mind. This is
same.
a comedy show. All right, is Kelly back?
Not
No.
yet. No.
I'm getting this from the control room, Heather.
And no, yeah, I see that as well from the control room. The producers in my.
Wait, now I've got this, which is universally free. Yes, all right, Kelly, welcome back. We reserved a table at the hottest French bistro, Le Bistro, and you're about to give your hot goss to your friends. All right, Blue Brunettes, are you ready? Let's see. Let's put a timer on this. I'll keep track so Ryan doesn't have to. I'm gonna put a 2-minute timer on this. Okay, you have 2 minutes. Kelly, you have 2 minutes to reveal your hot goss to Nina and Katie, and begin.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's like so much that's happened. Oh my god. I just thank you so much for coming. Are you hearing us? Oh my god, we wanted to make sure you're back.
Yeah, are you there?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to yous.
Oh my
It's
god.
okay. We have some. Me and Babuda have some hot gossip. We have just been drooling over, salivating over.
Oh my god.
Oh, tell me all of it. Tell me all the gossip.
Okay, well we know like there's a lot that's been going on and we know like you are the mastermind behind all of the gossip, but you know there's something that we want to tell you, but something that you might need to tell us too. You know what I mean? I think you know the gossip. You got a dish, girl. Okay?
Oh, I'm sure I do know the gossip, but please remind me more of it. I know what you're talking about.
The thing about this gossip though is that it's not on level ground. You know, it's just it keeps getting better and better with like every single step.
No, but like you gotta be careful because like you don't want to jump into this gossip like too fast because honestly, if you miss a little bit, you can just tumble down a really bad wormhole. You know what I mean? We cannot have that. No.
Well, I like to go up hills to fetch pails of water, so sue me, it's organic.
Whoa.
Honey, let's make sure that we gotta stay inside. You know us. We don't want to go outside. We stay inside.
Yeah, we're kind of inside goyles. And you know what I mean? Like, I also don't mean to. Okay, is it awkward that like I'm having a mimosa today, but like I'm kind of in a program that like requires you to have different levels of things. And you know what? I wanted to stay on track so I could keep my little chip, but I know I might be missing.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Going to AA is fine and dandy for some people, I guess, you know.
Yeah, but okay. Let's just first establish. You know, we all live in a 2-story house. Okay, we all live in a 2-story house, and we all know when you live in a 2-story house, that's just where bad stuff happens.
Yeah, you know who else did bad stuff? You know what? That boy Dave Matthews in one of his songs, he was doing this to Billy's. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know much about Dave, but I do know about ranch-style houses or even duplexes.
Oh, you know, I was listening to a wonderful song the other day. It was like something to heaven.
Oh, the stairway?
Yes. Oh,
You've got
God,
1
You gotta
minute.
be careful. You gotta be careful with those. You don't want to, right on
Fall
your
down the
moneymaker.
stairs. You don't want to fall down the stairs.
Yeah, close. Almost like an entanglement of the Tootsies.
Yeah, and like if you're running away, like Cinderella was running
You don't
away.
want to lose your shoe on the stairs.
No. Well, let's focus on, we don't like to go down. We don't like to go down the stairs. We only like to go that way.
You only like to walk up the stairs.
Yeah, but walking's when you're doing it right.
Yeah. And this is like if you're doing something, I don't know, like maybe I did this on acid one time, and then you know, it's sometimes
On
I
a trip down the stairs, trip up the stairs.
There you go.
That's exactly what happened.
okay, and
You
you
got
know,
40 seconds.
oop, and like you got to spell where this happened. Do you know what I mean? It's like almost like the happiest place on earth. I don't know.
Disney World.
You know, not we're talking never eat soggy with the West Coast.
Disneyland.
Okay, duh.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
And like, you know, you got to dish on the person who got the scandal. It's like the person who cannot seem to stop talking about himself and like everything
Every single song, his own name, his own name.
over and over. Like this name just keeps popping up in my life. Like, am I manifesting this name all over? It's like he and in every song that he sings, it's he just can't. It's like I'm seeing this name everywhere, all over the place.
10 seconds.
Especially in
You know, I have to say that you rulo so much. You rulo so much.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
All right. All right. Kelly, give us the hot goss, all of it.
Well, someone was tripping up the stairs or down, whatever. You can go directions. And it was at Disneyland, and Jason Derulo was a big part of it, but I'm not saying anything.
And there you go. That's the game. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Gee. That was some hot goss.
It was such hot gas. All right. Now let's get back into that voting. We saw 2 lightning round games. We just saw the ladies' lunch from the Blue Brunettes, and we saw the what did the red team?
Advice panel.
Advice panel. The advice panel from Todd. That's right, from Make and Tide Pod Guy and Uncle
Tide
Charlie.
Pod and yeah. The vote,
Yeah,
the
one
vote is up there. The poll is going. Again, who should waltz away with 5 big points? It's as if I copy pasted. But these votes are very important because we are currently tied. This is a tight match. These couples are. It's all going to come down to the final paso doble. You know.
Ooh, always difficult. It's a dance version of a bullfight.
It's the most
Very strange.
intense and passionate dance that you can do. Okay, this vote is pretty close. Remember, loyal fans, you can use your channel points to sway this. It is currently, it's almost 50-50. Oh, it is wrapped up with 53% of the vote. Those 5 points go to the Blue Brunettes.
Ooh, the Blue Brunettes take the lead. Can I get my captains to the screen, please? All right, Captain Katie. Whew, this has been a deadlocked match the entire time, and you just pulled ahead at the end. How do you feel?
I feel sweaty, but good.
Great. Dan, what do you want to play in this final head-to-head to try and tie it back up?
We'd like to play a minor league original. Like and subscribe.
All right, excellent. Screen your teams. Dan has called the MLOG, or minor league original game of like and subscribe. In the chat room right now, give me a bunch of nouns, people, place, and things. Just any old nouns will do for right now. That always seems like an easier thing to say. I don't know why I've never thought to just say nouns. Kind of covers everything, right? So for the game of like and subscribe, all of our players now are hosting their own YouTube channels. They are all vloggers or influencers.
Oh no.
I got through it. And so, but they need your likes and subscribes to stay relevant. So they're going to pitch their channels to you, but they're going to do it with a common setup. So let's say we got the suggestion of, I don't know, I'm going on a limb here, banana. Let's say, like and subscribe my banana channel. You'll find it appealing. And then smash that like and subscribe button.
I give that a 4 out of 10.
Ooh, that's fair. So they're going to use your suggestion and come up with a pun reason to like and subscribe their channel. So I will be calling on them randomly to pitch their channels. Our first suggestion is going to be Girl Scout from Black Agave, Girl Scout channel, and Dan.
Hey, like and subscribe to my Girl Scout channel. It'll bring you good cookies, good friends.
Nina.
I like and subscribe my Girl Scout channel because it'll bring you some more joy.
Amplo.
Like and subscribe to my Girl Scout channel. You'll love it. Scouts Honor.
Ooh, Katie.
Like and subscribe to my Girl Scout channel. It will patch a smile right on your face.
Very good. Tolliver.
Like and subscribe to my Girl Scout channel. It was just chocolate meant to be.
Very good. Kelly.
Like and subscribe to my Girl Scout channel, please. That's how we basket weave our community together.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. Now your new channel is Lemon, the Lemon channel, and Tolliver.
Like and subscribe my Lemonade channel, because when you get lemons, you just make lemonade.
Kelly.
Like and subscribe to my Lemon channel, okay? Sorry, I'm sour about it.
Ooh, good. Amplo.
Like and subscribe to my Lemon channel. It'll be the zest decision you ever make.
Very good. Very good. Katie.
Like and subscribe to my Lemon channel. You can trust me.
Ooh, these are very good. Dan.
Like and subscribe to my Lemon channel. When life gives you my channel, you'll have enough of it.
Nina.
Like and subscribe to my Lemon channel because then your lips will be sure to pucker.
Oh, amazing. Your new channel is the Paul Bunyan channel. The Paul Bunyan channel. Katie.
Hey, friends and fam of the Chan. Like and subscribe to my Paul Bunyan's channel. It's a Bunyan Funyan good time.
Amplo.
Like and subscribe to my Paul Bunyan channel. If you do, you'll have a beard of a time.
Where do you think Paul Bunyan is from? Kelly.
Hey, fellow friends. Let's all like and subscribe to our Paul Bunyan channel, and we'll pioneer a new way of internet.
Ooh, wonderful. All right, I'm going to get one last one. This will finish us off and make them good. All right, Dan, did you have a good one?
I had a good one.
Great.
Okay.
Like
All right,
and
here we go.
subscribe to my Paul Bunyan channel. It'll really bring a babe to your locks.
Oh no.
You know what, Dan? For a delayed game foul, I am docking the red team 1 point.
Oh no.
Delayed game foul. Wonderful. Wow.
A
Wow.
score is now 9-15.
9-15.
I don't
All
know.
right. All right. Your final suggestion is going to be the Heather Scholl YouTube fan club.
Wow.
So you got to impress Heather on this final one.
Oh,
And Nina.
Like and subscribe to the Heather Scholl fan page YouTube channel because she's very sweet and will make sure she knows exactly how to say your name.
Tolliver.
Oh, like and subscribe to the Heather Scholl YouTube page, because it's so beautiful.
Oh.
Amplo.
Like and subscribe to the Heather Scholl YouTube channel. It'll be the best decision ever made. Like Heather Scholl, she's the best ever.
Kelly.
Y'all can roast me.
Kelly.
Hey guys, like and subscribe to my Heather Scholl channel because we're better to Heather.
Ooh. Katie.
Hey everyone, like and subscribe to my Heather Scholl channel. It's a 10 out of 10.
Good. All right, Dan, you're the last one. Now, if you make Heather laugh out loud, I'll restore your point.
Great.
Go.
Like and subscribe to the Heather Scholl channel. You might just get a hairbrush stuck in your hair.
It did happen.
Wonderful. It did happen, loyal fans. Right before the show, Heather could not get her brush out of her hair. It was amazing. You can restore that point back, so it's 15-10. And that's the game. Oh, what a way to end it. All right, loyal fans, in the voting block right now, you are going to decide either if the Blue Brunettes win this thing or if the Red DJs tie by voting right now in the chat room. Heather's throwing a
I
poll
gotta
in there right
change
now.
my language on the poll. Oh
I know.
no.
I've really thrown a a quick step into this competition.
Okay, it didn't change that much. Just, you know what to do. It's 5 points. The
Yeah.
poll is up there, but these 5 points are for a potential tie. There's a lot of
Remember,
pressure.
channel points, my friends. If you're going to use them, now's the time. You either are going to give the brunettes a win and walk away, or the DJs are going to tie it up.
So far, it looks like fans are voting for blue, but it's creeping up there. Oh no, it's almost even now. It's almost even. Make sure you're voting for the right team that you want to give those points to. Last time I saw someone.
Look at this.
Oh, it's like 50-50. Oh, wow. I haven't seen this much excitement since Nicole Scherzinger won one of those early seasons of Dancing with the Stars.
Wait, was she really on?
Yes, and she won.
It seems
Spoiler
unfair that like people in bands, like pop bands like
Oh my
that,
gosh.
should be on a dancing show.
We're in a dead tie right now. This will be wrapping up soon. Over 250 votes per team. Oh, wow. Oh,
Wow.
wow. 5 points and the victory go to the blue brunettes, but it was a 50-50 on the poll. Just 2-point difference. Christine Mortensen contributing 99 votes.
Whoa.
Yes! What an amazing and heated minors league match we saw tonight. I need you loyal fans for all of your cheering and voting. We appreciate you. I need you to type some cheers in the chat to say goodnight to our teams. Unfortunately, you're just barely losers in red. The red DJs, the J's, of course, were Jason and Flo. Give it up for the other J of the DJs, Jason Tolliver. And your captain, proving that nobody puts baby in a corner, it's young Dan Crackhard. All right, and make some noise for your defending champions, your winners tonight, the blue brunettes. That's right, they wore blue, and they are brunettes. We had Kelly Stike, Nina Chibber-Williams, and your captain of the blue brunettes, Katie Kincaid. Again, make some noise for your referee, the toughest judge, rarely giving out those 10s, always giving out the 1s for those mutes. It's ref Jason Geis. On behalf of Ryan Ford, making us all look beautiful on the screen, and the rest of your CSz Chicago friends, I am Heather Scholl, your amateur ballroom dance competition announcer. Have a great night. We love you.
No.